Hello, this is J9LP. Last time on Zero Mission. Yeah, I'm not calling it Metroid Zero Mission anymore because, like I said, the Metroids are all gone. They're dead. We killed them all, apart from the ones on. Well, more about that later. Anyways, we're not worrying about that now because Samus has just escaped the clutches of the space pirates and is now deep in the Chozo ruins, and is now coming upon a place which, like I said before, will pretty much define the rest of Metroid history. This room right in here. This room takes us back to the past, where young Samus, along with the old bird, are observing a mural which didn't mean much to her at the time, but does now. For, as you can see, it does look kind of familiar. Orange and green. And hey, look, we can see ourselves there. Nice, interesting. What's that all grenade off? Wow. Okay, so that locks into place, and oh my god! Yikes! What the heck is happening? What is this? Is this a Chozo ghost or something? Ouch! Okay, well, obviously we need to shoot that thing. It's floating around and looking really rather dangerous, so obviously we don't want to hit it. Whoops! Actually we meant to hit that thing and be on the tape at this particular moment in time. Usually at this point he's trying to zap you. Whoops! Okay. I'm not going to explain what's going on here. This is actually pretty much a test. Ouch! Oh, now it's zapping us! God. Yeah, so this is pretty much sort of a test of concentration. This is sort of going along with ouch, Sakamoto's explanation of how Samus is able to wear her suit, because to be able to wear it, wow, I've seen that happen before. To be able to wear it requires a lot of concentration, and believe you me, there's a lot of concentration to be able to hit this thing in the right spot. So, whoops! I'm going to try and concentrate a little bit more, and because this thing actually, whoops, disappears faster, but obviously more time to hit it successfully. Yikes! Okay, that totally missed. Oh, oops! Oh, I just about almost hit it. Ah, nope. Okay. Before I die. Oh, really? Alright, concentrate. Let's do a little concentration. This is actually a really special moment. If you notice the shape of the mural. Oh, I got it. Marvellous. Yeah, if you notice the shape of the mural, it's pretty much the power suit. And, now I'm just standing there, man. Let's have a look at ourselves. Whoa! Now that's definitely a familiar looking sight. This is the point where Samus is reunited with her power suit. Only it's not her power suit. This actually is a very ancient power suit which allows her to use the items, the unknown items that she's picked up, which are actually very well known items in Metroid history. The plasma beam, which I think was in Super Metroid, I'm slightly sure. The gravity suit, which did debut in Super Metroid, and this base jump, which also, well, that actually debuted in Metroid 2. And like I said, this isn't just any power suit she's wearing, it is indeed. Oh, this got me. This actually is The legendary parachute! Well, at least according to Miyamoto. Sakamoto. Sorry, I got the game producers mixed up there. Or directors rather. Anyway, so this allows her to use the ancient artifacts which were passed down from generations. The most powerful parachute that anyone's used, even though it's basically well, she was actually meant to use it. Whoops, I better switch back to normal missiles. Whether she was actually meant to use it is kind of irrelevant at this point, because I'm not forgetting that she's a human, and never mind. I was just trying to initiate something, but I kind of failed it. Never mind. I'll come back and try it another time. So yeah, she's essentially human, and she's only whoops, second minute. Remember, if I recall correctly, there you go. Right, yeah. I mustn't forget about this missile tank. There's quite a few areas in here which, I wonder if it's not bother, let's just go on, carry on. I don't care if the space pirate spotted me. So yeah, there's a bunch of items to get. There is one especially here, which I will get back to later, I promise. Oops, I'm not dealing with you guys. Go on, out of your eyes. I got places to go to. I wonder if... interesting. Yeah, I did kind of say I was going to do some crazy fun sort. You can, of course, screw attack me there. Anyway, so yeah, Samus is pretty much the only human that could don that parachute anyway, because even though it's a Chozo parachute, she's been infused with Chozo DNA, and she was pretty much given that so to be able to survive on this planet's surface, along with the Chozo when she was first picked up from them after she was found by them. I can't go down there anyway. Like certain places are now blocked off. Yeah, so like I said, she was given that after the Chozo picked her up after her parents died. So, hi guy. All over the place, this space pros, they never get up, even despite the fact that she's like 10 times powerful and can just basically obliterate them with her plasma beam. Practically one shot. Right, no, safe. I'm good. I'm going, oi! You can't hide there! I was going to hide there before, you can't do that! Silly space pirate. Anyways, so another thing about this parachute actually is the design was pretty much done like that on purpose, because the next time you actually see that parachute is in fact in Metroid 2 Return of Samus for the Game Boy. And the thing about that was the reason why it was designed like that was because Game Boy could only display on the 4 shades of grey. Thank you, Mr. Space Pirate. Ouch. Okay, that kind of way. Mine, sir. Whoops. Anyways, so yeah, the Game Boy could only display 4 shades of, well, not exactly grey. Oh my god! Speaking of grey, yeah, that was a elite space pirate. You'll see a lot of them. You'll see a lot more of these guys sort of through all this section of the game. Anyway, oops. Guys. Anyway, as I was trying to explain while getting zapped by these atomic finger blobs. Oops, let me get that. Oh, not. Okay, fine. I'll just go and actually bother to explain. By the way, That's one thing. If you get spotted by space pirates, you're not able to use a save room at all. So try and not have that happen to you too often if you want to actually save and get your energy back. Anyways, as I was saying, will I actually ever get to my point? Who knows? Anyways, so yeah, the Game Boy, because the Game Boy could only display the 4 colours. Where are you going? Back! Back! Thank you! Silly person. One thing you got to remember is they will actually turn around at some point when you shoot the puppet. Yes, now you got a missile, we can go in here! And we can also use a super missile to go in here. This is 2 things we didn't have before because, well, we didn't have our suit, did we? Anyways, let's drop that. Careful here because we don't want to drop down. Whoops! Because it's a trap, Lawrence! What you do, whoops, shoot it out of the way first, that will help. Grab that super missile tank. Anyway, so as I was actually trying to explain, don't worry about that door, to be honest, wouldn't worry about it all at that point. The design was the redesign of Samus suit here, the legendary power suit, was really a design decision. No, you don't. Oh, cool, you got me anyways. Could be playing tennis with these guys. Yeah, so it was a redesign decision rather more than anything else because they needed a sort of a differential. They needed a distinction between the normal power suit and the Varia suit. So that being the case, they really needed something to distinguish from that. Where in the original Metroid it was easier because it was a different colour, but here in the Game Boy version it was more of a sort of detail distinction. But they carried that on through from there into Super Metroid and of course Metroid Prime and Metroid Other M, and so the only one I didn't actually use, that's the other side of that particular yellow door we saw there. The only one they didn't actually use it in, or at least that Samus didn't have at the time, was in Metroid Fusion, where her suit was all pretty much infected by the X, and the suit that she wore was sort of Metroid infused. Well, this section later on, and we'll have some fun with that. So, apart from that, Samus pretty much wears the legendary parachute. All the rest of the thing. Okay, these guys are called atomics, and you can only kill them either missiles or, what I should be doing, a screw attack. But they do zap you from the distance, even that shockwaves will actually hurt you. Nice. Let these guys. Now we are deep in the space pirate mothership. With these guys who are probably panicking out and going, "Oh my god! This is the game over, man! It's game over!" That certainly is for you guys. You don't mess with them, girl and her parachute, dude. You just don't do that. Anyways, I'm not going to go into here right now. I'm looking about. Let's go in here in the save room, because boy I need the energy. So, we've just entered the Space Pirate Command Center. And, I wonder what they're hiding here. Could this possibly be something that we need to get further into the game? Are they hiding something else pretty damn substantial that could, I don't know, allow us to escape? Well, we'll be finding that out in the next video. Bye! I'll save first. Always keep forgetting that. Anyways, see you next video.